We have some breaking news for you this morning. Crew Alexandra have parted ways with David Artell. After a really tough start to the season, it's clear they felt the need to change the manager before it's too late. They're fighting in the relegation zone right now as of the beginning of December, and they didn't want to wait too long. Replacing David is a young manager from London in England, MGH. He is taking on his first role in football, and he has told the website that he is very excited to be beginning his first role in football. He cannot wait to get going with Crew Alexandra. He wants to save the club from relegation. We have also heard from the Crew Alexandra chairman, Mr. John Bowler MBE. He has said, "We wish to thank David for his hard work and commitment to our wonderful club over the last few years, and we wish him all the best for the future." The new manager, MGH, brings fresh ideas and, most importantly, a plan for the near future to make sure Crew avoid relegation. Let's go ahead and check out the first interview with the club.
First of all, welcome to the club.
Thank you.
How happy are you to have signed on as first team coach?
Oh, it's tough to put it into words, really. I didn't think I would be here a couple of years ago, my first management role. It's going to be a really tough job, but I'm really excited by it. I'm motivated. I can't wait to get started, really.
What experience do you have, and how will you apply that to this new role?
So as I just mentioned, this is my first management job. In terms of experience, a lot of career mode. I'm a big career mode fan. Bit of Football Manager as well, every now and again. But really, my experience is very little. So I'm hoping that, even though this is my first role, my first job in the industry, I'm hoping that I can hit the ground running, really, bring success to the club straight away, and we'll just go from there, really. And I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot as I go.
As you know, we've had a really tough start to the season.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the near future?
Well, of course, it's going to be on everyone's minds, all the fans, everyone at the club, that we're in a battle at the moment at the bottom, and it's absolutely vital that we avoid relegation. So that will, of course, be the main objective of my first season here. I've joined in a little bit late. We've had a really tough start to the season, as you've already said, and I guess it's my job to bring some stability. I want to get to know the players a little bit more. I've been in and around the club for less than 24 hours. Everyone seems really nice. I need to get on their personal level. I want them to know what I want from them, and I need to know what they want from me, really. So it's just vital that we stay in this league. We get as high of a finish as we can in this league table this year, and just avoid relegation, really.
The transfer window opens in less than a month. Will you be busy looking to sign any players?
Yeah, I knew this would come up. It's a tough one. I'm yet to really understand what the board are thinking regarding signing players. I think it's quite clear that this squad needs a little bit of work, a little bit of investment, so I'll certainly be on the lookout, but that's all I can talk about at the moment.
What is the long-term plan for you in management?
One step at a time. It's very early days, of course. Every manager dreams of taking on the biggest clubs in the world. This is my first management role, so I need to make sure that I do a good job here. Crew's a great club. I'm so excited to be here, and however long I'm here for, I just hope it's a successful first step in my career. I've got great plans. I plan on staying in England for a while. I want to learn the trade. I want to make sure that I'm improving every single season, and who knows where we will end up. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm hoping a successful one, of course.
Best of luck for the season.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the warm welcome, and can't wait to get going. It's official, guys. I am now starting my path to glory. This isn't a normal road to glory. This is about me as a manager, the journey I take through many different clubs over the next few seasons. As you've seen already, we have taken over Crew Alexandra. They've had a very poor start to the season. 20 games in at the beginning of December. 23rd in the league table, just 4 wins from 20 games. It is my job to take over and keep us in the league. Quite simply, one of the worst squads in the league. It is going to be extremely tough for me to complete this first season challenge to stay in the league, but also to try and gain some success from this squad. We want to obviously take this team as far as we can, and then at some point we are going to be accepting a new offer elsewhere in England, maybe abroad. It really depends what kind of offers we get. But this is our first official role in my path to glory as Crew Alexandra manager. I think it's pretty fair to say this squad needs investment. We definitely need the board to back us in this transfer window coming up in the next few weeks. we need a little bit of money to inject some success into this squad. We need to bring in a couple of signings, whether it's going to be older players with experience or maybe some young players, fresh blood and a bit of energy into the side. But before anything, we need to meet the squad. Let's take a look at the players that we've already got in the team and then identify where we have weak spots. We have 3 goalkeepers, Garrett, Jaskalainen and Richards. So we're quite strong in that department. Our main goalkeeper, Ben Garrett, 62 rated, more than good enough to stay in our first team. At right back, we've got Johnson, Offord and Hunt. Hunt is 35 years old, so definitely a little bit too late for him to make a big impact, I would say, in my first role. But we do have a young 19-year-old Offord, and we've got Johnson, who is 18 years old. Very low rated though, which is a little bit worrying, seeing as some of the other players we've got in other positions are around that 60 mark. We've got a couple of good centre-backs here. We've got NG, which is one of the weirdest yet most amazing names I've ever seen. We have Ray, Nolan. We've got Pickering at left-back, so clearly only one left-back at the club. We definitely need to look into bringing in someone there maybe. Moving on into midfield, we have Ainley. We've got Wintle. Green, also 35 years old, and I've just noticed as well, we've got a lot of players that have contract expiring in 7 months, which means, of course, this transfer window, it's vital that we don't lose them on a free transfer. We've got Jones, who is unfortunately out for 4 months, and he looks to be one of our better players, actually. That's a little bit frustrating. A broken tibia. Hey, it happens. When you take over from a squad, you're going to have some injuries, some suspensions, and things like that to deal with. We've got Tom Lowery there. We've got Finney, Kirk, Griffiths, Lynch. And then up top, we've got Bowery, Porter, Dale, Nichols and Miller. We've got quite a few strikers there. So maybe we could identify a couple of these players that I don't think are going to be good enough. Try and sell them to make a little bit of money so we can inject some cash into new players. But I will be setting up a meeting with the board very shortly. In the next few episodes, we're going to talk to the board. We're going to see if we can get some income, try and get some investment really into this squad. Otherwise, it's going to be a really tough fight at the bottom of the table. Now, one player that I have identified as one of my best young talents is Kirk. He's 20 years old. 57 rated. He will be one of my main attacking players out on that left side. Otherwise, it looks like we're going to need maybe 3 new faces. A striker maybe, a midfielder that sits in the middle, and clearly a defender, maybe 2, a left back and a centre back. And I think then the squad will be a little bit more balanced. Coming up in December, we have Oldham. That's going to be an interesting match. We've got Exeter right after that, then Forest Green. We've then got one of the best teams in the league, Lincoln at home, and then we move over to Stevenage at home. So we have 5 games coming up in the league before we get to the January transfer window, and even then we've got some tough games. It seems like this team have not been progressing in the cup. They lost to Northampton, oh dearie me, on the 10th of November at home, 3-2. So they have been knocked out of the cup competition. But that means we can just focus on the league. And I can tell you guys, we will not be simulating a single game. We'll be playing every single match with this squad, at least for the first season or 2 with every team we take over. We want to be maximising our points. So hopefully we can win a couple of these games. But of course, I do not know enough about this squad. So we're going to sort out some training. We're going to have a little look at more in-depth stats of these players, find out which positions are best for these players. We're even going to train some players into new positions. We're going to also try and increase their weak foot and skill moves if they're lacking in that department. Try and improve their physicality, their technical stats, whatever it may be. We will be hard at work on the training ground with this squad, and I cannot wait to get started. So for now, guys, that is going to be the end of the first episode of my Path to Glory. Our first game is going to be in the next episode. We'll update you on the board meeting that I have at some point very soon about investment in the squad. We need to make some money somehow. And of course, we'll be doing training and making sure these players are in their best positions and we're making the most out of what we've got. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Leave any comments, feedback down below. I'd really appreciate it. But most of all, please do leave a like on this video. I've put a lot of effort into this first episode. I want to do something completely different with this series. So please do leave a like. If you're sitting there watching it right now and you don't normally press that like button, go on, just tap that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you were interested in the MLS career mode that I spoke about, I will be doing that at some point. It might be a stream or it might be alongside this. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. My Twitch channel is in the description, as well as my Twitter, where I keep everyone updated over there. So yeah, thank you for watching. I am now starting my path to glory. It's going to be with Crew Alexandra to start off with. Who knows where we're going and who knows where we're going to end up, but boy, am I excited to get going.